love, peace, and soul. Earth signs. It's just coming up. I was just like not trying to be biased, but it just kept saying earth signs in my head. So earth signs, we are going to do an ancestor message reading for ancestor season, for All Hallows Eve, Samhain, Scorpio season. So I was like, this is it. It's the time. Tis the season. Tis the season. So we're going to invoke and welcome in our wonderful ancestors, angels, spirit guides, our spirit entourage, our whole spirit team to be able to give us a wonderful guidance at this time. We feel y'all drawing near. So we're going to definitely make the way for y'all to come even closer. Oh. Yes. Let's do one more. One more. Hold on. Yeah. Ooh, yes. Definitely feel that coming. I'm telling you, y'all. Those of us that been on our job. Oh, I'm leaving that. Those of us that have been on our job, I'm telling you, woo, we about this, and this, the end of this year is gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be crazy, but it's also gonna be fun. It's gonna be, we're not gonna be alone. Those of us who have been alone, we're not gonna be alone. All right, off the bat, earth signs, what I'm seeing with your ancestors. Wow. What your ancestors want you to know is that you have to discover your sovereignty. And I'm feeling like with you discovering your sovereignty is you discovering your connection to your ancestral DNA, doing some history. I'm definitely seeing doing some history. And it's going to come about, listen, because there may be a connection to some ancestral land that you didn't know about, that your family doesn't know about. Because usually it'll come about, usually it'll come about like your grandparents, your auntie. Okay. Yes. You know, your grandparents will tell you, you know, we're from this tribe, we're from here, we got family from this place, that place. But what's going to happen is that you're going to discover an ancestral tie to a land that you've never been to before in this lifetime. Maybe even your family hasn't been to. Oh, yeah. Wow. Listen, partners are coming in. I'm going to post this up on Patreon first and then later on post it probably on YouTube. But I'm going to give my Patreon members the preview, the premiere. Sovereignty. Discovering your sovereignty. Okay? Authenticity. Discovering the soul self. Okay? The connection to, again, to your bloodline, to your origins. It's your origins. It's you. Because how can you know where you're going if you don't know where you came from? Right? Like I said, there could have been exoduses in past lives, in times of antiquity, exodus, you know, migrations. And you don't even know that you have bloodline stemming from this land. And there's some ancestors that want to connect with you. Like right now, I'm in a park. Unbeknownst to you, there may be burial grounds here. We don't know. We don't know what they could have built over from ancient times. If this could have been a village. Right? So This is why I've been saying from 2018, a lot of us was given the call to move into different places. And it's because those bones are screaming to be connected with and connected and want to be able to communicate to you your birthright. Really and truly your calling too. Because there's a cleansing that needs to happen. With the loving woman and the self-reflection here. I'm definitely seeing, let me pull some tarot on it, but what I'm seeing here is, it's like you gaining a reconnection of loving yourself, looking at yourself, oh, this one is deep. Oh, we're gonna have to read this. We're gonna have to read this, okay? We're gonna have to read this, but I feel like definitely there's some feminine ancestors that I hope the lights come on. If not, I'm in trouble. What happened? You fell?
Yeah.
So there's definitely some feminine ancestors that want to be able to connect with you. Okay. Again, when you see water, that also can mean blood, because that's what your blood is made out of, water. Okay, that's one of the elements, of course, that wants to connect with you. This is what I'm saying. And this is the self-reflection. Once you start, doing shadow work, start feeling in your emotions. What are you feeling? This is also dream time. There may be also a woman that appears to you in dream time to be able to give you some messages on what you need to release, on what you need to let go of. Okay? This is the letting go, and this is the releasing. In order for you to open up this new chapter, for you to, do this ancestral cleansing that needs to come through. Because for a lot of us, for 2020 has not been fun. All of the shadow work, all of the cleansing, it has not been fun. And I feel like now things are about to get delicious. I know it's dark. Y'all can't even see me. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me do a little better angle. Damn, they can't. Hold on. Hold on. Let me fix the angle. Okay. That helps a little bit. Thank you. Yes. All right. So, yes, things are about, we just got to be, okay, of course, we got to be patient. For the joy is fun. It's coming. We've been patient. I think it's because we've been patient that this is coming in. Let me pull a little tarot. Five of Wands. This has been coming out. I don't know if y'all saw the channeling for the Divine Feminine that I did on YouTube. The warning that I did, it's go time. They tried it. Okay, there's a lot of competition for people to snuff out your light. There could also be a feminine, let's say you have a cousin. It's the scar effect. Let's say you have a family member that's older than you that feels like they should have the birthright that that they see and know. And they known from when you was younger that you was about to attain. Okay? And this could be why there was always animosity between the two of you. Because they saw the birthright. They saw what was coming to you. Okay? And there was some jealousy. And there was always some conflict. This is also realizing that you need to chase your passions, regardless of any distractions, regardless to any obstacles that may be put in your way. People that may want to not see you be successful. People that don't even support you. Okay? Yeah. It's definitely supported. Hold on. What's this? Wow. Okay. And what's at the bottom? Oh no, that wasn't the bottom, but that showed for a reason. I'm going to take it. The 4 wands and the 5 of swords. I'm going to take both. We're going to be fair. We're going to be fair. Okay. So, with this loving woman, like I said, it could be an ancestral spirit that's attempting to communicate with you. Is the Queen of Pentacles. And it's like y'all both are the same vibration. Y'all both have like the same type of energy signature. And this is why she's so fond of you. This is why she's protecting you. And I've learned that as far when it comes to DNA, this is why grandparents are so fond of their grandchildren, because it's the same DNA signature. Yeah, so yeah, because this is why it's like you bump heads with your parents, because you really are your grandparents. You're an incarnation of your grandparents, right? Check it, because a lot of the times your children will have character traits or even physical features like your parents. And it's because it's the same energy signature. She represents the Queen of Pentacles, right? Don't this look like the matriarch? Okay, of the family? And you yourself, if you're feminine energy, are going to be the matriarch of the family. So this is why you have to be prepared. This is like the birthright that you are being bestowed, that's being bestowed upon you. But there's been a great fight your whole life for this sovereignty, for this birthright that you were supposed to get. You could have even been brought up in poverty. And that could be the generational curse that you're breaking. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles don't want for nothing. So, this is why there's been this feminine energy that's been spearheading this for you. I feel like if you want to invoke and want her to come in, put a glass of water out for her. Possibly even put a glass of water near your bed, so that way during dream time she'll be able to also communicate with you. It may happen close after the full moon. So even after this full moon in Taurus, okay, during the waning gibbous stage, that's when she may make herself known. Oh yeah, put out some fruits. Definitely put out some fruits on the altar. Maybe even light a green candle. What happened? Maybe even light a green candle for her. So, now with this release and letting go, I feel like it's more of a surrendering. Because I feel like we have been attempting to bring circumstances, people, places, and things with us into this new life, into this new paradigm, into this abundance, this inheritance that is, waiting to be bestowed upon us, and is not meant for them to go. It could even possibly be certain family members as well, connections with certain family members that is like, you're like, oh, well, I'm doing it for the family, I'm doing it for the blood. So, maybe everybody is not meant to come through this portal with you. You got to let that go. Now, if it's meant for them to come, they'll come on their own accord. Okay? It's not meant for you to preach anything to anybody. It's not meant for you to, again, stubbornly think that certain things are going to come with you. You're going to have to let sleeping dogs lie, as it may. I'm also seeing too, like, you're gonna be drawn into this new opportunity, this new doorway. I just love that. You're gonna be drawn into it, And you're going to have to surrender and release control as to how it manifests. Because with the Temperance card, it's saying like your guardian angels are on the job, basically. Again, this is the team. This is it. Masculine, especially, I feel like this is more for the masculine energies. Like, you're going to have to let go. Possibly even a feminine energy that you are attempting to bring with you. Okay, could be a spouse. Could be a family member. But I feel specifically for masculine energies, it's like for you to discover, you got to let certain people go. You have to. This is the time to alchemize. You okay? Okay. Okay, yeah. So, masculine energies, I'm seeing that, yeah, there's definitely some release here that needs to take place. It could also be, for the masculine energy, it could be an ancestor that's transitioning. Could be a grandmother, mother, auntie, someone that's making a transition. And it's like, you're going to have to let go of that. And know that if you're watching this, you should be spiritually evolved and know. But of course, the pain of, losing a loved one, you can't negate that feeling. So you will basically have to take the time out to grieve and know that that pain is going to be used to propel you into this new portal. And they possibly are making a transition because you already know, when a family member makes it over to the spirit realm, they're a spirit soldier for you. Okay? Now, for the good part is the joyous fun and the patience. We got two counterparts on the table. We got the King of Pentacles here. So it's segueing. Thank you. So it's segueing with the Four of Pentacles. So this is the Four of Pentacles is like kind of like the patience. Like, hold on. It's coming. You're going to have fun. It's like, oh my God, look at this. Look at this combination. I got to show you. Look at that. See, patience for the joyous fun. And you see she has a balloon here. You see that? And they got balloons here. Oh, wow. This is like the 10 of Cups right here. This energy right here is like the 10 of Cups. I feel like right now we're walking towards that portal. The winter solstice is what's going to open up that portal for the 10 of Cups to arrive. Like I said, for those of us who have been single, the counterpart is coming, okay, to the Queen of Pentacles here. The counterpart is coming. If you're feminine energy, he's going to be mature. He possibly may be older than you. All right. If you're masculine energy, she's going to be beautiful and still yet mature, natural in her own right. At the bottom of the deck, we got new and caring connections. You already know what that is. That's like the Two of Cups energy, whether it's romantic or job situation, business situation. But we got the pleasure card with that underneath this deck here. So that's like the Six of Cups energy, soulmate energy, earth signs. So your ancestors are like, listen, this is why you got to let go, have patience, okay? Alchemize, be the scientist, experiment, connect with us, with the team, because we here, obviously, right? Continue to work your magic. Also, how you even work your magic is transitioning. I'm seeing it. Like, you could gather some jewels on certain spell workings and things like that, because this is what I'm seeing. Certain spell workings. However, now It's time for us, again, with the alchemy, is you're making alterations to fit you in your circumstances, okay? How it works best for you, all right? Dang, I should have sat over there. I had more light. So, it's definitely going to be pleasure here, okay? Definitely going to be some pleasure when this couple comes together. Yeah, continue to work your magic. And I feel like that's the most important thing right now, is like for us to be able to distinguish, like I said, like to put together new grimoires, like, you know, take some jewels from antiquity and start making our own spell book. See, look at this choice. And this is what, the 10, is it the 10 of fire? So look at this here. This is Mother Maiden Crone energy. This portal's opening up. See, it's the choices that you make. Oh, and like I said, to be fair, at the bottom of this deck is the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So this is also not coming out of your ego. Not satisfying your ego at this time. Being humble. Worry about home base, really. You know, because this is the time where you make your house cozy. You clean out the house. That's definitely what I'm seeing here. You can have fun at home. Making ways to have fun close to home. Right? Staying out of ego. It's a choice, too, if you want to stubbornly hold on to the old cycle. Right? When you know, when it's like, just surrender, let things happen, and, you know, let things, like for today, for example, it was like I missed sort of a deadline for something that would benefit me and my family. But I said, okay, I'm going to exhaust all avenues before I actually let it go. And then once I do that, then I'll know it wasn't meant for me. But once I exhausted all avenues, I was able to get through. And then I realized, like, okay, so it was needed, right? It's a choice. It's definitely a choice. I feel like 0 point. We're at ground zero right now. We're at ground zero right now. You have a choice to be happy. You have a choice to be sad. Also, to work on, of course, do your chakra work. Balancing out your energy. That's that Kundalini fire. What? This is self-mastery. A level, because with the 10, that's a definite completion, ready to start into a new cycle. Self-mastery. Okay? As an alchemist. Look at this. We have the crone energy. This is what I'm saying. There's some crone, there's some grandmama energy that wants to come through. That is protecting you at this time. Put a picture up. It probably stems from the matriarchal line. Yes. Yes, it stems from the matriarchal line. Okay. Like I said, she carries an energy similar to yours. So that means that she was very powerful in her heyday. She was very powerful. She probably was a medicine woman, a healer. Yeah, see, this is the conflict. This is what I'm talking about. This is sweeping out and also whipping out any bad habits, okay? That's the discipline. That's the letting go of what no longer serves you. You have a choice. You have a choice. Like, the pleasure is going to be there. The joyous fun is going to be there. You don't have to seek pleasure in every single moment or self-gratification. See, this is the communication. This is what I'm talking about. This is also the inheritance, right? There may be, okay, some unexpected money, unexpected help, possibly even a program. Like, let's be real. Like, let's talk about practicalities. Like, let's say something that you could have applied for years back and it could finally be coming through. Let's say a low-income housing or something like that. Or it could be a loan or a grant that you apply for and it comes through. Okay? A deed to a house comes through. Somebody makes a transition and you didn't know that that you were left a house, possibly. And it could have been that it wasn't from that specific family member that made the transition. It could be coming from a family member that left it to them and they didn't know what to do with it. And then once they passed on, then they left it to you. Then they gave it to you, or it goes down to you. Those lights are supposed to come on. All right. What's this? See? Polar bear. That's that protection. That mama bear. From anyone. This is from anyone who wants to try to bring conflict your way, who is attempting to keep you from what's yours. From you discovering, like, your power. And I think it's something so simple. I feel like they just attempted to try to keep you away from it, and I think it's all mental. Look at this. The luck. Oh my God. Okay, listen. The principalities, because it's all energy. It doesn't matter who it's embodied by. Okay? Try to keep you in this state of worry, doubt, self-doubt, feeling like you don't deserve what's coming to you. This abundance, straight like that. Okay? And possibly even attempting to take it for themselves. Look at this. Look at this. The heart. This is what I'm saying. This new caring connection that's coming in. Straight like that. But I'm telling you, the bottom line is that you're protected. Your team is here. Your ancestors is here. You just gotta, I feel there's certain habits, earth signs, you already know what you gotta do. You already know what you gotta do. And I feel like, too, is surrendering the control and gaining a level of self-mastery. It's a choice. With what you eat, every time you eat, it's a choice. Okay? How you think, what job opportunities you take, what you apply for, the people that you are around, saving your money, okay? Saving your energy, keeping your house clean, all of that. All of that is coming into play. Let me see. Let me just pull an animal spirit to seal it off. Let's pull an animal. Ooh. Wow. Earth signs. Earthworm at the bottom. You got unicorn and hawk. Look at this. From a magical, like you are so magical. You got to look at things from a higher perspective and release this energy. Don't let them have you feel like your foundation isn't solid. Your mansion, your home, like it's a tent, but it doesn't matter. Like your mansion, your home, okay, the land, with everything that is due to you. Like you are so free. Look at the moon in the back. Like you're a sovereign being. Straight like that. The matrix attempts to keep you in this energy, so that way that these energies could feed off you, right? Bring in antagonistic energy so they could feed off of you. What you have to do is let go. Because once you let go of the outcome, then nothing that they do could work. Like, oh, I'm going to make you feel a way about this and that. But it's like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. And you can't make me feel a way. Because I know who I am. So you can't make me feel a way. Okay? Your intuition is lit. Earth signs, your intuition is off the hook right now. Now, I'm going to read. What did I want to read? I wanted to read this self-reflection. And it's a number 17. Where's that book at? Hold on. There we go. 17. Self-reflection. Be curious about your own nature. Choose to turn inwards to quietly contemplate who and what you are and want. The more you know about yourself, the more you are able to still yourself well. Know what you believe and why. Yet be open to the development of new beliefs and ways of being. I am not afraid to look deeply at myself in all aspects. Both scientists and spiritual practitioners believe there is much benefit to be had in self-reflection. The process involves us thinking about what is happening, how we react, and make sense of it. It exposes our strengths and weaknesses and gives us information to make changes if we choose to. It gives us a small respite in the busyness of life and allows our brain to make some sense of the chaos we experience each day. As self-reflection is something we all would benefit from doing, why don't we do it? First, self-reflection requires us to slow down somewhat and turn our awareness inward, something that does not come naturally to some, and especially not the highly extroverted. Starting small and maybe getting assistance with someone else as a guide can solve this. Second, some people are not sure exactly how to self-reflect, and so do not try. To change this, examine the various ways to self-reflect during a regular 5-minute recap of the day as you commute home or before dinner. Sit quietly and think about all that has happened and your reactions to it on this moon, every moon cycle. Record how you feel each day. There are many ways to self-reflect and one will suit you. Third, some people self-reflect, but when they do, they don't like the feelings of vulnerability, anger, guilt, or even defensiveness this incurs. Why go there when it isn't pleasant? Here is where we grow our self-responsibility. Short-term pain will certainly be worth long-term gain if we do not ignore the elephant in the room. A regular practice of self-reflection allows us to intercede before problems get too big. We can, for example, catch ourselves before something gets way out of hand. We can apologize and make amends to someone for our mistake. We can catch negative patterns and stop them in their tracks. The theme of waning Gibeon's wounds, of which this is the first, is the process of self-reflection and building resistance. Companion stone, tiger's eye, because that's the confidence to be able to do that work. That's what it's like, an empowerment. It gives you power, okay? You better slow down. Okay, it gives you power in order to do that. Empowerment and encouragement to be able to self-reflect. That's that self-discovery. Yeah. Of course, because you need to know the motivations behind what you do. Okay? The habits that need to be broken. Listen, if the ancestors are showing you, look at all this luck, all of this joyous fun you're about to have in a caring connection, all right? All of the pleasure that you can have, but you just got to show some discipline first. Like, are you not going to do that? Are you not going to do it? If they say, listen, we need you to, clear out some habits that you may have, show some self-mastery in a department that you haven't before. What you have gained, kudos. And this is why we blessing you. This is why we have this. We're protecting you. This is why we have this. But you got to make the choice now to work on what you call so-called a weakness and make it into a strength. See where you've done it before, and you can also do it again in another area that is lacking. Plain and simple. Thank you for your time, Earth signs. Hope you enjoyed this ancestor message reading. And as always, I'm going to see y'all on the check-in. Peace.